Welcome and thank you for entrusting us to prepare your returns this year. This short video will introduce you to our new client onboarding process for tax preparation services. We provide this tax organizer to all new clients to help them gather information necessary to reduce their tax liability while minimizing red flags with the IRS. It also helps us collect the necessary information in a quick and efficient way to keep your tax preparation fees to a minimum. Use of this organizer is strongly encouraged. This organizer is fillable, but only with a PDF viewer. If you're using a Mac to view this organizer, we suggest you switch to a PDF viewer instead on your Mac. To quickly get through this organizer, please read the first page. Read this first section. If available, please provide us with a copy of your previous year return in lieu of personal information required about your name, address, Social Security, dependents, and other personal identification questions found in Section A. When you get to a section of the organizer that requests information from tax documents which you may have received, such as a W-2 on Section A6, a 1099 form on Section A7, A10, or A11, you do not have to input the numbers onto the organizer. Simply provide us with the copies in PDF format instead. The organizer can be used as a checklist to remind you of the documents you need to provide. Higher standard deduction amounts of $12,550 per filer for 2021 means more taxpayers are opting not to report smaller itemized deduction details. However, if you have a mortgage and pay property taxes, you may want to consider reviewing Section B, since you may be better off itemizing instead of taking the standard deduction. The important sections which require data input regarding annual expenses are sections related to self-employed individuals and rental real estate investors. Section C is directly related to those types of activities that require careful consideration, starting at Section C1, vehicle expenses, and Section C3, home office expenses. If you travel for work, don't forget Section C2. Section C5 is where you report your rental income and expense activity, and Section C7 is for reporting self-employment income and expenses. Don't forget that all your income should be reported, even if received in cash. Therefore, you should review your bank statements and other records carefully to report annual amounts received for both income and ordinary and necessary expenses spent on your related business activity. Finally, please make sure you go through the special questions in Section A8 on page 2 and Section D on the last page. Check the box for any questions which may apply to you and provide the necessary additional documentation requested in PDF format when possible. And don't forget to sign the bottom line on page 8. You can use our secure portal messaging system to upload your completed or mostly completed organizer and other documents prior to your appointment. You should note any sections which you may have questions on to discuss during your meeting. We will place your return in our first in, first out preparation queue and contact you with additional requests if necessary. You can always check the status of your return on your portal dashboard and send us messages or additional documents if necessary. Thank you for watching this video and looking forward to helping you complete your returns.